Hello friend, welcome to Bricks Embedded System tutorial. I am Rajiv and in this tutorial we are going to learn how to build a Bluetooth controlled robot using a bootloader board. So here is the board which we had used in last tutorial and we had created in last tutorial. So here you can see that I have connected a simple Bluetooth module through a 4-pin connector to the board. So what you need to do is on the back side of Bluetooth you will find VCC, ground, RX and TX pins. So you need to connect the VCC pin to the VCC on this board. You can use any VCC pin on this board. There are many VCC pins on this board. So I have connected it here. Similarly, you need to connect the ground pin to the ground pin of board. Next, you need to connect the TX pin to the RX pin of microcontroller, which is the pin number 2 of microcontroller. And you need to connect the RX to the TX of your microcontroller, which is the pin number 3 of microcontroller. So you need to make this complete electronics to connect the Bluetooth to your board. So here you can see that there is an LED which is blinking. The blinking means this right now this Bluetooth is not connected to any device, and if it's get connected to the to any device, the blinking pattern will change. Either it will continuously glow, or it may blink with a longer time interval. So now it's time to write a code for this board and transfer it and run it. So to write a code, actually we need to do some extra thing. For example, here I have written the code for Bluetooth control robot. In this code, inside main function, I have enabled the Bluetooth using function called set UART baud, and I have set the baud rate to 9600. Next, I have enabled the RX interrupt. So whenever the RX pin will receive some data, it will call the ISR function for RX interrupt. Next is the ACI, which is the global interrupt enable. Next, as we are controlling motors, we need to set the DDRB accordingly, and there is an infinite loop just to keep running the controller. Now, as we know that whenever we will receive microcontroller will receive any character on RX, the ISR will get called. So here we have created a ISR for that. Inside ISR, we are just copying the UDR value to temporary variable C, and where we are checking whether it's W, S, X, A or D. In case of W, we are setting the value of port B so that the robot should move forward. In case of S, we are setting it to 00 so that the motor will stop. In case of X, it will move backward. In case of A, it will go left, and in case of D, it will go right. Now, together with writing code, we also need a library called uartlib.h, and we need to put that in same folder. So here you can see that I have two files, uartlib.c and uartlib.h. We need to put these two files. If we will clean everything, we will be able to see the files. So here you can see uartlib.c and uartlib.h. These two extra files you need to add to the same folder where you have your main.c and make file. Together with that, you need to make some changes in make file also. Inside make file, there is a section where you need to write list of all the C files which we are using. So here we will see that it's already written target.c, which is the actually main.c. In front of that, we need to add uart_lib.c. This is the extra library which we are going to use for UART or the communication with Bluetooth. Next, in case of library, if the baud rate will not match, it will the UART communication will not work. So you must check that the frequency defined inside library is 12 megahertz. If it will not match, the UART will not work. Actually, the most of the library available on internet by Bricks is having frequency equal to 4 megahertz. So if you are having a library with 4 megahertz frequency, you must change it to 12 megahertz. So actually that's all for the programming part. You need to make changes in library, you need to make changes in make file, and once you have made all these changes, you just need to click on the compile button and your code will get compiled and it will show you the program size and the data size on this part. Now it's time to transfer the code. To transfer the code, as we know that we need to press the reset button on microcontroller. Together with reset button, we need to disconnect the RX pin of microcontroller to the through the Bluetooth. So while transferring the code, you need to disconnect Bluetooth TX pin from the RX pin of microcontroller. Actually, the same RX pin is also used for USB connector connection through computer. So in case you will connect this pin to microcontroller, the program will not get transferred. So you must disconnect the TX of your Bluetooth from the RX of your microcontroller just to transfer the code. Once the code will get transferred, we need to reconnect it. So now if you will press the reset button and click on find device on our computer, it will detect BRICS board detected, and just open the hex file from the code which we have written. Click on flash device. So now the code is transferred. Must be running on this board. So just connect the TX of your Bluetooth to the RX of your microcontroller. Now it's time to connect some device to your Bluetooth and run the robot. So for example, for time I am going to connect using CoolTerm software on my computer. So when I need to select the HC06 Bluetooth module, baud rate equal to 9600, click on OK and just click on connect. If it's paired, it will try to connect to the Bluetooth. Once it will get connected, the LED blinking on Bluetooth must change. Now once it's connected, if you will press W on your keyboard, the motor should start moving forward direction. So here you can see I am pressing W and it's started moving forward. If you press S, it will stop. In case of X, it will move opposite direction. In case of D, it will move left, and in case of A, it will move right. So now we can have a live demo of this robot running on the ground, and let's have a look on the live demo. Now once it's connected, if you will press W on your keyboard, the motor should start moving forward direction. So here you can see I am pressing W and it's started moving forward. If you press S, it will stop. In case of X, it will move opposite direction. In case of D, it will move left, and in case of A, it will move right. So that's all for this Bluetooth control robot tutorial. Please keep watching our tutorials to learn more about embedded system. You must subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.